Having given you the outline of two home fronts, let's consider the outline itself, or as the book describes them, the chief line in design. 90, if not 91.5%, of our first impressions are founded on outline, a mental silhouette, so to speak. If you like mental silhouettes, no, not you, Grandpa, and as students of the chief line in design...
Pardon?
I said as students of the chief line in design, here are some silhouettes and models that have just come in from Chelsea. This one is called an old flame. Hoops, dearie, or she moves in the best circles. Nymphs at play.
So what?
And this, sitting pretty. Sometimes outlines are very deceptive. For instance, you'd think that Amy was taller than Lily. But you'd be wrong, they're the same. Outline plays a big part in aeronautics. The outlines of the airfoil, wings to you, are so designed that they keep the aeroplane in flight as it passes through the air. But destroy that perfection of outline and you immediately get dangerous eddies that might spell disaster. Today, more than ever, outline is the basis of identification. And where identification is to be avoided, the outline is changed by means of camouflage. And that doesn't only apply to ships, as you know, Mrs. Sprightly. Outline comes to the aid of the botanist in the difficult task of classifying the many kinds of leaves. Even with outline, the job must be a headache, if not a nightmare. Of course, you'll recognize this outline. The ram, did you say? Top of the class. And you'll probably be familiar with most of the other starry outlines that are grouped together under the signs of the zodiac. Ever seen this outline before? Yes, it's good old Mother Earth, and according to Professor Wegener, the continents are lumps of granite 20 miles thick, floating in a sort of bowl of basalt magma. Of course, you may think that's a bit too thick. The same theory held that about 15 million years ago, my gosh, how time flies, the floating continents were close together. A week or so before, they were even closer, and way back, even before your time, Mrs. Sprightly, they were simply dry land. Beauty of outline was, and still is, the pride and joy of the true artist. The outline of Venus de Milo is still the standard of feminine perfection. In spite of changes of shape and fashion, that mincing little goddess still has her way. Hail Venus! Look at her!